Welcome back, Usagi.
Répète en boucle et ça y est. Souvenirs je les laisse aller. C'est qu'on s'est dit sans se parler. Je voulais pas perdre ma flamme. J'ai mis toute mon âme. Je suis pas prêt de me calmer. Arrête un peu, je me vois pas vivre vieux. Je sais que tu m'aimes, c'est pas ça les ratés. Je suis chaud dans ma tête, on parle des sentiments. Je fais ma santé, je suis dans les as. Je laisse toutes mes pensées s'assembler. Dis-moi c'est ton cœur, je le sens. Je reste concentré, je connais ma place. Je l'ai fait, tu m'aimes. sens le sol trembler. J'oublie, c'est parce que je danse juste pour voir. Des soucis j'en ai plein, et j'y changerai rien de façon. J'suis calmé, ça y est, j'ai le cerveau noyé dans la codéine. Ceux qui me connaissent le savent bien, avec ce que j'ai dans la tête, pas de plan B, non. Bientôt j'serai dans l'instant, les remords disparaîtront. La fatigue que je ressens, c'est loin.
I'd visit Norikura Skyline a lot when I was younger. It cuts through these mountains with hairpins throughout. It's a test of a driver's skill and their control too.
Conversation non plus de mots, quelques souvenirs cachés sous les mots. Le présent passe par moi. J'aimerais faire autre chose que parler de moi. Sous la couverture a fait monter le mercure. Là c'est trop tard, je suis plus personne. J'oublie qui je suis, je roule inter seul. J'entends sa voix dans l'interphone, mais je sais plus qui je suis, je roule inter seul. Là c'est trop tard, je suis plus personne. Je fais face à tout ce qui me casse. Ça va le laisser. Et je vois des limites que je vais tester. Ça prend la tête, mais j'aime pas quand ça s'arrête. Je ferme les yeux pour qu'elle revienne.
Welcome back, Usagi.
Ça prend la tête, mais j'aime pas quand ça s'arrête. Aveuglé, je vois pas si tu saignes. Je suis seul dans la fête, je J'suis dans la casa solo, là j'suis solo. Sous l'eau, j'ai la tête sous l'eau. Solo, là j'suis solo. Sous l'eau, j'ai la tête sous l'eau. Sombre, c'est là c'est pas ça, j'suis pas très câblé. Des fois mes textes sont sales, j'retourne dans la cassa, j'fais laver le papier. Yeah. J'aime pas la distance, mais si t'insistes, évitons de s'attacher. J'attends l'effet de la fission quand l'inspiration noircit le papier. J'suis dans la ville, là j'suis loco. Volume à balle dans la vago. J'balance de trois, me vois pastos. Le kick me fait bouger la tête. J'suis dans la ville, là j'suis loco. Volume à balle vraiment. J'balance de trois, me vois pastos. Volume à balle vraiment. Ça prend la tête, mais j'aime pas quand ça s'arrête. J'ferme les yeux pour qu'elle revienne. J'suis seul dans la fête. Ça prend la tête, mais j'aime pas quand ça s'arrête. Avec les joues passent, tu sais. J'suis seul dans la fête. J'suis dans la casa solo. Là j'suis solo. Sous l'eau, j'ai la tête sous l'eau. Solo, là j'suis solo. Sous l'eau, j'ai la tête sous l'eau. Quand c'est dans le sang, les sentiments sont à la baisse là. J'suis dans le vent, je mets les gants, vaut mieux qu'on en reste là. Envie de la voir, mais fidèle à quoi, je veux pas qu'on s'enchaîne, non. J'y passe la soirée, ça va ça grave, j'ai pas d'attache. Ça prend la tête, mais j'aime pas quand ça s'arrête. J'ferme les yeux pour qu'elle revienne. J'suis seul dans la fête. Ça prend la tête, mais j'aime pas quand ça s'arrête. Avec les joies passent, tu sais. J'suis seul dans la fête. J'avais pas trop, mais là j'ai la vision, là j'ai l'écran. On se couche tard, on se lève tôt, fais sortir le cash de la caisse gros. Blago me veut mais sa vie j'dors. Je fais du bif alors qu'elle dort. Et pendant ce temps c'est la secte fort. Tous les 3 mois je change de décor. J'suis loin dans le trip comme si j'étais mon dada. Son que je le flippe comme si c'était mon dada. J'suis pas dans ces bails là, t'es dîner mon dada. Mon gars là j'te cale, pas si dans la boca. J'suis calé c'est carré mais j'connais les galères. Me caser j'veux pas de ça tant qu'elle est en 4 comme sur une putain de play je les démarre. Gava c'est la cata, pourquoi s'arrêter là? La vie d'Aloca, j'fais le vide à mon gars. J'veux des covas de location que j'loue à l'ocas. Que des collages de papier que j'roule à l'ocas. Que des collages de papier que j'roule. J'veux planter terre, avoir le ventre plein. Faire tour de la planète, faire tour de la planète loin. Ils font des pirouettes, j'remplis le wallet. J'veux planter terre, avoir le ventre plein. Faire tour de la planète, faire tour de la planète loin. Ils font des pirouettes, j'remplis le wallet. Là j'suis frustré par manque de sous. J'compare les gens qui montent dessus. J'sais que je leur mets l'amende de fou. Putain que c'est bon, j'vois bien dans leurs yeux que j'assure. Long à la détente, c'est tout. J'suis pété sous strong, c'est tout. Du mal à me détendre, c'est tout. J'suis pété sous strong, c'est tout. J'veux plein de terre, avoir le ventre plein. Faire tour de la planète, faire tour de la planète loin. Ils font des pirouettes, j'remplis le wallet. car c'est limpide, l'ego m'invite me veulent.
Au moins, et je garderai toujours un pied dans le vide. Nous voir empiler les fautes, juste pour une soirée à l'étance, comme si c'était ta dernière nuit. Je te revois pleurer sous le drap. Et si le temps ramenait tout comme avant cette vie, je resterai sur les mêmes choix. Je parle à d'autres et je les blesse bêtement. La frustration qui me perd doucement, à trouver des défauts même dans la perfection. Nous deux c'est toxique et c'est pour ça qu'on s'aime bien. Oh, ces mots que je laisse dans le mal, quand je suis bloqué par l'ego. Ce dialogue est sourd et je replonge seul dans le noir. Entre ces murs sans écho, je perdrai pas la voix. Si tu te souviens de moi, le sang coulait sur place, remonte à la surface. Oh, c'est moi que je laisse dans le mal, quand je suis bloqué par l'ego.
Finalement, je sais plus trop où j'en suis. J'ai cru rien changera quand je serai parti. L'amour, l'humain et cette sale vie, tous ces putains de liens que l'on practice. Pour me sentir vivant, je me blesse. Je vois le sang couler dans la pièce. Dans la douleur, je me casse, sensation intense à la perte. Face à ce qui restera, j'ai vraiment double la paix. Faudra faire sans moi. Si tu voyais tout ce que je perds, j'encaisse la douleur. Ce bébé n'a plus peur. Est-ce que j'accomplis qui va m'en faire partie? Je parle à d'autres et je les laisse bêtement. La frustration qui me perd doucement. Trouver des défauts même dans la perfection. Nous deux c'est toxique et c'est
le noir. Entre ces murs sans écho, je perdrai pas la voix. Si tu te souviens de moi, le sang coulait sur place, remonte à la surface. Ouh, c'est moi que je laisse dans le mal quand je suis bloqué par l'ego. dans le studio pour que t'achètes. Pour dépenser la SACEM dans une boutique sur les champs. J'tire sur le bédo, j'suis faya sur la mélo. Bouge là-bas, ils me disent tous vas-y fais-le. Mais kiffe mon sang, fais la belle. Bouge là-bas, j'passe l'hôtel. Elle est mortelle quand elle fait sa danse. C'est toute option, c'est une fatelle. Je sens des trucs qui n'ont même plus de sens. C'est toute option. Moi ça va, tant que c'est danser toute la night. Moi ça va, tant que c'est danser toute la night. Moi ça va, tant que c'est danser toute la night. Moi ça va, tant que c'est danser toute la night. Paname, Tokyo. Frère j'ai le drip sur le net. Dans le vaisseau, dans la navette. Paname, Tokyo. Regarde du coup dans ce limbo. Shinkansen jusqu'à Kyoto. Ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas les mots. J'aime ses fesses et son écho. Ce serait bien que je me Ça fait longtemps que j'ai plus les mots. J'aime ses fesses et son écho. Ce serait bien que je me vide la tête. Paname, Tokyo.
marche sur l'éternel éternel. J'ai la réponse à ce paradoxe de Fermi. Tous les jours j'en rêve et pourtant ça m'effraie. Dans le silence au sommet. Telling me 毒蛇に噛まれる前に片付ける足元雲の上でも見た目は謙遜 Heart so cold you might call me okay Heart so warm you might call me occasion But use a snake worm ain't worth my attention 헤비리 넘어서 lingo You don't speak my lingo 手元にない love 言ってくるね銀行 Wait でもそこにあんのはただゼロゼロ匂いを嗅いだヘビたちはペロペロ Cut their heads off with a scalpel like St. George I owe the business 心が戦場 I love you all but you can fuck with my In person tongue I said I wa Let's walk 56
We'll
donne tout, j'ai pas le choix. Ok, ok. Et je prends le temps, je mets tout ce que j'ai dans. Ok, ok. Et je prends le temps, je mets tout ce que j'ai dans. Je rentre du taf, je veux pas, je fais des pas, morceaux qui composent ma vie. Toutes ces années je me sentais seul, jusqu'à ce que je réunisse les pièces du puzzle. J'ai arrêté d'attendre, je me cherchais dans la chambre, je suis plus un pas en arrière pour avancer. Avec le recul je me suis trouvé. J'ai arrêté d'attendre, je me cherchais dans la chambre, je suis plus un pas en arrière pour avancer. Avec le recul je me suis trouvé. Je t'ai trouvé sur le bord de la route, une aura blessée, aura de corps. Je pouvais pas te laisser dans ce décor. Avec elle, toi, je voulais faire le tour du monde. Tu m'as saoulé, laisse couler, couler. Ça y est, tu m'as saoulé. Elle veut pas me là, je l'ai dans la tête, t'es là. T'as beau dire que t'es là. Je me demande ce qu'on fait là. On n'est pas fait pour être solo. Quand elle fait ses moves en slow-mo, elle veut qu'on fasse mollo. Elle veut qu'on taille au télo. Elle veut se balader dans ma vie, comme si j'étais sa série Netflix. Elle veut style like me, comme si j'étais sa série Netflix. Laisse couler. Ça y est, tu m'as saoulé. Laisse couler. Ça y est, tu m'as saoulé. Je peux pas ce soir, j'ai la tête sous l'eau. Dis-moi ce qui va pas, j'ai la tête sous l'eau.
And you don't My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like,
low-key and staying candid, reflect on all the things I try my hand at, search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to, finding comfort in the zones of clouds and bones I get loose to, a mountain is Fontaine, spinning in monsoon and grinning is high octane, explosive how I came, rolling down the hills cause life's a hassle, encircled by my folly like a moat around the castle, stay afloat, catch a second wind, thin is the air I breathe, teary-eyed nose running, wipe the snot on my sleeve, I'm calling on the Savior to be all that I need, please forgive me my behavior, have me lost in light speed.
Times like these that make me say, Lord, if the city please come my way, like leaving breadcrumbs all when I stray. Well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay, living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Hard feelings I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I like. Be like
the fear of never falling in love, and the tears after losing the feelings of what you thought love was, like the dirt still up under the rug.
my life be like
Bad characteristics covered in Christ's blood. The joy of new birth and the pain of growing up. The bliss between giving my all and giving up. The highs and lows, paths and roads I chose in the cold I froze. Trying to ease my woes in this world of sin. Clothes too thin to fit, so the God I send. Words of help to win. And grumbling so deep letters can never express. So the sounds of ooh ah beneath my breath will check.
times like these that make me say, Lord, if the city please come my way, like leaving breadcrumbs all when I stray. Well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay, living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Hard feelings I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I like.
After the fire comes the rain, after pleasure there's pain. Even though we broke for the moment, we'll be ball in the game. Tell them make your military, be prepared for the bust. Similar to bitches too scary, get too heavy. Running visions are overpacked prisons. Millions of niggas thug living precious. 3 strikes, I hope they don't touch us. And polar heater, ammunition, and crates. Shh, without sound as we slide down, pistols in play. I'm sensing niggas since the fences. I'm hitting fences to getting ghosts. Who could prevent me? Shoot some senses at these niggas' throats. Bitch, man, niggas in that bullshit you going through. Outlaws busting while we rushing. Untouchable. Fuck you niggas in that bullshit you going through. We outlaws rushing, you busting. Untouchable.
Times like these that make me say, Lord, if the city please come my way, like leaving breadcrumbs all when I stray. Well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay, living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Hard feelings I be more like you. Try not to put your fire with the things I do. Be like
My life be like
Sometimes I wonder if it's all worth my while. Exhibit stay versatile with $1 million lifestyle. And I can feel it as a child growing up. The niggas I was real and the niggas I was scared as fuck. That's why Exhibit only roll with a chosen few. You ain't really real, I can tell when I look at you. So ease off the trigger talk, you ain't killing shit, it's not affecting me. Or the niggas that I'm chilling with, I don't believe the hype of 5 wolf tickets. Nigga, you make a gang of noise, you never seem like a cricket. I guess it's why we never kick it. A lot of niggas are soft and get tossed trying to fuck with the liquid. How many niggas do you know like this? Always claiming that they riding, but they really turn bitch. It don't make sense. Either you a soldier from the start or an actor with a record deal trying to play the part like that.
Ooh, ah, ooh, dum dum diddy. Here come that boy from the capital city. Last up on the grits, new ditty. But 8 bars of the truth will do. I believe there's a bride that's stunning, and I believe in the kingdom coming. I believe if you seek the truth, you don't need to look far, cause it's gonna find you. So why do I trip and stumble? And ooh, eyes commitment crumbles. I can't believe that I'm here again.
my life be like times like these that make me say, Lord, if the city please come my way, like leaving breadcrumbs all when I stray. Well, I'm sacrificing the price you pay, living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Hard feelings I across the back country. No matter where you are, when the sun comes up, I'll be thinking of you. When the sun goes down, I'll be drinking for two. You love me a little, you lying there.
Distant flickering, screen of scenery, a spell that's bringing it all back again. Great adventures, faces in condensation. I'm going outside to take it all in. You say too late to start, got your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start with it.
Okay, Usagi, what do you want to do now? Okay, Usagi, I have set your route to a nearby speed trap.
Location, location, location. A house right in the beating heart of Japan.
Okay, Usagi. I have set your route to a nearby speed trap. set your route to a nearby speed trap.
Golden brown, fine temptress, through the ages she's heading east. From far away, stays for a day.
Okay, Usagi, I have set your route to a nearby speed trap. Okay, Usagi, I have set your route to a nearby speed trap. Okay, Usagi. I have sent your route to a nearby speed trap. Okay, Usagi. I have set your route to a nearby speed trap.
that's the truth. Truth hurts. Oh yeah. If you broke, you still pimp and drink and smoke and say, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you pimp and you step and your ass is fat and say, oh yeah. If you win on the fight, then you come in the night and say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All I can see, all the mamas with your thumbs up and party with me. On the count of three, everybody claim where you're from. 1, 2, 3, the vibe. That's where I'm from, that's where I reside. That's what I represent till I die. Tuck your chains in, put your drinks down, and your sets up, and get wild for now. Pit bull ride strikes smooth like a Lex truck. Mom and you got the next step. Pick a low in the VIP with 4 fingers in the air, hollering for live. I'm the chico that'll put it down for his people. Get my hands on any and everything, but I always keep my hands clean. Cause Miami's full of dirty money and dirty things. Oh yeah, if you broke but you still pimpin', drinkin', smoking, then say, oh yeah, oh yeah. If you ballin', buyin' bottles, then say, oh yeah, mommy. If you're pimpin' these cats and your ass is fat, then say, oh yeah, papi. If you willin' to fight, then you're fucking the night, then say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Mommy looked good from far, but when she got close, she was far from good. And I was like, oof, I got the vodka, Cubo's got the cranberry juice. Now it's time to get loose. Esto aquí es para los marimberos que tienen más cadena que cuello. Con dinero y una panza que parece que se comieron el lechón entero. I see mama who messes with nothing but big timers who loves to get her roll on, roll on. Asking me if I could get my hands on some vitamin E, and I was like, mama, hold on. But she must have loved pop, cause she was grabbing me, telling me, Poppy, picture me rolling. So I pictured it, and it would have been a sight for the blind to see. So I gave it to her for free. Oh yeah, if you broke but you still pimpin', drinkin', smoking, then say, oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're ballin', buyin' bottles, then say, oh yeah, mommy. If you're pimpin' these cats and your ass is fat,
Hey, day trippers and thrill seekers. You're nearly ready to head out on one of my favorite experiences. We will be taking you to the epic views of the mountains. Travel along the little scenic road.
I said it once and I'll say it again. I want all y'all to eat, but first
have a
me.
last check of your
Get it,
vehicle,
got it,
and
good.
let's roll
It's good that you got it, cause I got no time to be misunderstood. I don't know if it's the liquor that's got me lit, but damn, mommy's thicker than dick.
A note of time. Just try your best to stick together. This is a group exercise, remember? No racing off, and enjoy the view. Over to the right, way off in the distance, is Tokyo City. It started off much smaller, in this case, just a fishing village we know as Edo. As trade and infrastructure grew, so did the city boundaries, until what we see today as the sprawling, luminous capital of Japan. Now don't we look good? The cars on this day trip will turn heads wherever you go. Designed for pure performance, these modern supercars are amongst the most desirable drives. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard of the Horizon Festival, but this one is special. I myself have been writing letters, emails, and sending carrier pigeons to whoever on the festival board would listen. Bring Horizon to Japan. Well, they listened, and just look. Competing at Horizon is earned. To enter, you need to qualify for an invitational event. A fast-paced drive from A to B with multiple start points. It can quickly become a real spectacle. If you make it over the line, then well done. You get a yellow wristband. And with that, access to your first bunch of official Horizon events. Take in the surroundings as we head along this forest road. Housing a thriving ecosystem, this is a perfect place to spot the Honshu Sika deer. Now is a great time to remind you, take photographs, make memories. Take extra care on this road. It's a little more narrow with some tight bends and turns. You can see why around the midnight hour, those looking for a clearer road, free of daily commuters, might say bring a JDM Classic and push a few limits. But that's not what we're doing right now. No matter how many times I drive this road, I get goosebumps. Now team, just look at that view and feel the thrill of the Raze Road right now. And there's another reason why I love going over this. That's right, tunnel, cutting right into the landscape, helping the road snake through the steep terrain. One of our group is lucky enough to be driving the Audi R8. If you're not on a day trip and trying to stay with the pack, manage a top speed of 205 miles per hour. With its race car DNA, it has the stability and responsiveness to handle any corner you come up against. When I promise epic views, I deliver Mount Fuji. It's an active stratovolcano, last erupted in 1707. Made up of many layers of lava, ash, cinder, Fuji has an unmistakable near-symmetrical silhouette, towering over us at 3,776 meters to the summit. Remember when I told you about Edo? Well, in Japanese history, that also refers to a period of time. That's right, the Edo period, a prosperous time of growth, culture, and stability. Spanning from 1603 to 1868, and this town, Naraijuku, was the wealthiest post town along the Nakasindo Highway, running all the way to Edo, or as we know it today, Tokyo.
Good job. So, day trippers, we will see you soon for part 2 shortly. Make your way there now, if you will. And for us 3, I think we can sweep our speed zone on the way.
Okay, you know about speed zones. It's a zone you have to speed through. Be brave, be quick. I think the Porsche can do it. Can you?
They can, for sure.
Okay, hold your nerve. Foot down.
Hey, thanks, Jordan. I enjoyed that. You know, I quite like your challenges.
Why do you think I'm hanging around your day trips like it's all fun?
It's not how the phrase works, but I get what you're saying. We appreciate it, Julia.
Okay, that's a third. Even I got down from 1 or 2. Corners.
We're not quite done with our day trip just yet. This one's a bit higher pace, but just to see. Taking in some beautiful traditional sights as we pass under the Matsumi Great Bridge. So let's roll out.
Gonna feel a bit faster in this section of the day trip. As seasons pass, the palette of all of nature's many colors transform every region. From barren white snow where plants are sparse, to spring where flowers explode into vivid life, Japan drastically evolves with the seasons, and each one is such a sight. I have climbed Mount Fuji, by the way, as a part of an expedition. It took 12 long, grueling hours. There's an old Japanese proverb: you are wise to climb Mount Fuji, but a fool to do it twice. I'm taking that on face value. My legs still ache, but the views, oh, you have to do it. Once. This next lineup of cars you should have seen on a racetrack somewhere. But remember, this is a guided tour, not a race. I need time to read you all my nice facts. Tricky corner up ahead. Slow it down. Okay, the reason why you booked on is coming up. The Bandai Azuma Skyline. Bandai Azuma Skyline offers a beautiful drive. It's like a high-speed nature bath and a serious test of your driving skills rolled into one. Now let's not forget to mention, this is one awesome road to drive on. Snaking, turning back on itself, it makes demands for those that push limits. As with many roads in this area, they were built to cut through the expansive forests. Trees are often replanted using techniques that preserve the root systems. So rather than demolish, we simply loop. Japan cares for its green spaces. Where transplant is not possible, new growth is the next best option. Turn your attention to the Lotus Exige Cup 430 driving with us. A lighter but more aggressive track car from the British manufacturer, thanks to its carbon fiber body panels and aluminum exhaust, weighing in at just over a metric ton. When Lotus say, simplify without lightness, you get this race ready. Okay, I'm gonna do you all a favor. Quiet. The spotlight here is perfect for one thing. Time speed. So fly.
Many diamonds dangling. Back full of money we strangling. Hate me, fry me, bake me, try me. All the above but you can't get in. I don't want no problem. Because me professional. Make you shake your pencil, thank you.
We have another view of Fuji to your right. Coming up on the left, you'll be able to see a traditional torii gate. These gates represent a passageway between the earthly realm and the sacred realm of the spirits. These gateways, traditionally made from wood and stone, are each a unique work of art.
Boys あっという間吹き飛ばすノイズ慢心してますでゲットthat no 数も増えてますベーシックはサプライズで街毎日が危ないゼロ忍者風賢者風だけど芸者フェイクの惑星からのシャー
In the parking lot 7-Eleven is the spot Bikes with wings and shiny things and lions, tigers, bears, oh my ride We fierce and fast, supersonic like JJ Patton We rock the wheels are flat, can't beat out with a baseball bat
That's an M's Machine Works Porsche Cayman GT3, built to take tenths of your laps. With the base engine of a 911, it's been precision engineered to dominate on the time attack circuits. This is a fiercely competitive time attack car, ideal for setting blistering lap times.
Hey, thank you both. Supporting my day trips is, now being serious here, really sweet.
Mate, anytime. I'll keep joining as long as I can add a bit of a twist.
Deal. It's better when you two are here. So if the price to pay is to go fast, that's my budget.
That's why ladies choose me. All up in the news cause we so cute. That's why we so huge. Illogical girls know how I feel. They respect me, keeps it real. Not a China man, cause I ain't from China, man. I am Japan, man.
Hope you had a blast out there. Saw some cool stuff, right?
You see Nigo coming out of the Black Panther's lab.
I got some events to smash.
I wonder where he get that kind of money. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
There you go. Beautiful stamp of the Koi Nobody Festival Heights. A couple more bonfire rumors have surfaced. So, happy searching.
Okay, that's really showing me how it's done.
The three of us might very well uncover a great mystery here. You should record this.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like.
The rumors were true. The Peugeot 205 T16. Not so elusive anymore.
What a find! It had been misplaced between rally stages, attending as a showpiece. No one knew where it went, diminished the rumors of sightings.
The 205 was a fierce competitor back in the 80s, right? Had a good few wins under its belt?
Absolutely. In fact, the most successful would be. The T16 was a wonder, all-wheel drive and powerful. For regulations, Peugeot was required to make 200 units, all inspected in the same place. I can only imagine what a sight that was.
That was good. The nostalgia is really hitting me right now. This is my dad's 62 Lincoln Continental. He sold it when I was still tiny, but he told me all sorts of stories about this car. He put so much passion into every inch of this thing.
You can see how well he looked after this car then. Even from the paint scheme alone, everything was high quality. Down to all the details of classic American lowrider.
He had a group of friends in the 80s, all into the same lowrider custom builds. They curate their cars for shows and meets, showcasing the latest upgrades.
I assumed he had heavily lowered the chassis. Unfortunately, here it sunk down to the floor over time. But look at that interior. I'll be extra careful with this repair, man.
Thanks, Eugene. I think finding this car, fixing it up, and breathing life into it once more will be my greatest show of appreciation to him.
That guy teaches that. I'll give you a call once he's worked his magic.
Number 23 Nismo Skyline GTR. Just look at that engine.
This was an on-track monster back in the day. Called the Championship and Constructors Unit, untouchable up until 99 when it was swapped out.
It was still used in the festivals, right, Yuji? I heard it was at some time in the 2000s.
That's right. It was around for a few years after its retirement. Look at the build-up on the bodywork. The upkeep was looking constant, which I assume is why it's been left in the middle of repairs.
I'm actually really hyped about this one. Yuji, work your magic.
怖くないと言えること怖いと口に出せることどちらが本当の強さか初めて知ってしまった僕たちは
This will need some garage time, but we got it. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Porsche 930. Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes, I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity ultimately led to its retirement.
Well, it looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready?
Never loved, never lost, never paid.
Okay, we've got the car.
The cost took its toll and left a mark. But pull away the curtain and blow the smoke away. Three cheers, let's hear for your king. I did it on my own, you have everything. What goes up has to come back down. Heavy is the crown that's pulling me.
Sometimes you want to try your own thing.
I'm right
Here, you can play or set up custom events, however you like them.
At Yuji's. Even though the engine is incredibly tuned, it needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done.
Lost the pride of any love in my own life, so ours were stopped in the light. 大地を確かめどこまで行ったって自分のこと愛せない気もしてる
Hey, big troopers and thrill seekers. Welcome to my day trip. Today we're blessed with a special guest. Please welcome Hamada Japan, who you may know as one of Disney's Autumn
Thank you, May. Really looking forward to this one. By the way, everyone, spoiler. We are going on the Nanadaru Kokakyo. Prepare to be thrilled.
Okay, this is a group excursion. Stay together. Hey, why not both players a slower driver? Have your cameras at the ready. Lots of memories to capture. I like to think this convoy is loud, rowdy, yet practical. We're about to enter a unique section of road, the award-winning Nanadaru Kokakyo. It's the Loop Bridge. This is a double spiral road that circles up, up, and up, presenting you with a beautiful view right across to Mount Fuji. Opened for public use in 1981, this unique design won the Tanaka Award for the Japan Society of Civil Engineers in the very same year. About to hit a very sharp right turn. Be ready for it. This next section of road has a series of hairpin turns. That can be taken a number of ways. Tailgate racers will want to maximize grip to keep the speed up. Stay competitive. Drifters like to use oversteer and send it all the way around. I'll admit to trying the odd Scandinavian flick around here. A Scandinavian what, you say? Ask Rob Glenn or Jordan Chambers. Taking that E30 F3 back to the garage one night, I get to a set of lights and hear a revving, loud, powerful. I look over and there's a Sierra Cosworth begging for a drag race. Well, of course I accepted. And team, let me tell you, I absolutely smoked them. Tight corner ahead. Watch your braking. As you turn in up ahead, you can see right across the Tokyo City docks as we drive along the scenic coastline. Taking the view out to the Pacific Ocean. Alright, day trippers, we're approaching the end of our time out today. It has been a pleasure to show you the sights of Japan's beautiful coastline.
Just
speed marker along this road. It's a fast run. I don't want to see anyone holding back. D-trip's over.
Agree, Keiko. See you at the finish.
I need to fit this into a day trip. Maybe we could take the cars on the sand. This? No, not my car, May. That sand on this bodywork? I'll go for a buggy. Or Dory's car?
Oh, no, you'll do no such thing. Those micro scratches would keep me up at night. Blast those engines. Tunnel coming up.
Music to my ears.
Finish coming up. Right at the end of the tunnel. Push it.
I'll remember this day for a long time. Thank you. Keep moving my country track. Hey, with your day trips, you will never work a day in your life. I loved every second.
Okay, competitive. That was a good race pace. Hey, that rally car is ready and waiting for the stages once again. It's in your garage when you're ready to check it out.
Listen up, day trippers and thrill seekers. We're about to set off on a day trip and out here goes. On this outing, we will navigate the mountain roads, taking epic views from up high, before heading into the cold, snowy climb. Set your climate control to toasting, and let's roll out.
These cars we have the pleasure of driving today have all been built for racing in an era of fierce competition, both on the track and in the paddock, shaping motorsport for years to come. Driving along with us is a car that changed the course of automotive history, the Lamborghini Miura P400, created as the fastest production car in the world in 1966. Keep in mind, this was the first time ever the public had seen a high-performance production road car with a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive layout. For a true sports car, this is now considered the blueprint for ultimate performance. This This route leads to the Six Senses Ski Resort, covered as you're about to experience in year-round snow. Perfect for a snowboarding holiday. Or you just want to go extreme off-road. Pack a hot drink and you're good to go. Coming up is one of my favorite parts of this particular excursion, the Yuki Oden. The Tateyama Kurobe Alpine route carves through the thick snow, creating these man-made snow corridors. Depending on snowfall, these walls can reach a height of 20 meters in height, or 66 feet, if that's how you visualize things. Heads up, sharp right turn onto the snow when we come out of the corridor. Stay alert! A little spoiler alert for the end of our excursion. What goes up? That's right, must come down. I'm sure many of you have taken to the slopes here, but this place is significant. If you remember back to Nakamoto Midori-san and her wristband event, well, it was at this very resort where she earned it. A part of Horizon Japan history, and you are very close to where she set off from. Did you know that there are monsters in this area? That's right. Yeah, no kidding. Snow monsters. Alright. Not actual monsters, but they look like them. The snow here comes down so heavy that the trees get a misshapen jacket of fluffy snow frozen in place by the cold winds. And if you squint, they kind of look like snow monsters.
Show me something special down the ski ramp. So, I wanted to send you down the mountain in a Lambo. And let's be honest, there's only one choice. The Huracan Storato. All-terrain tyres as standard, so you know exactly what this car wants to do.
夢を見てる
どうかする二人は互いに重なり合い
いつか目を閉じる時
互いを惜しめるように爽やかなスコープ滑らかに落ちて通す
喉からこぼれる喧騒が届く
爽やかなスコープ僕たちがたどるゴール
オレンジの
Basically me doing all that.
高い耳を貸す
君と歌ってたいなもっと近くで君と歌ってたいな体温感じて君と歌ってたいなセラスにゆっくり君と歌って
Welcome back,
たいな
Usagi.
あなたの影が長い指が輪に揺れてはいびつなこの心を染めてく
You can just feel the culture ooze out of that car, huh? Enjoy!
今
Go see what it can do!
素直に
愛の
温度を確かめてよ
今は
素直に
この時間を
いつかしも
君と歌ってたいなもっと近くで君と歌ってたいな体温感じて君と歌ってたいな
「